See, if I report finding rupidium, then they're absolutely gonna say, oh, well, stay your ass there and get it. But also, don't die. I'm gonna ask for help. Because, yeah, if I tell them that we found the stuff, they'll be like, yeah, get it at all cost.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
You are unhelpful.
Okay, there's something you need to know. I think I might have found rupidium. Oh, come on. You have to give a shit about that.
You sure about shit?
Oh! You sure about that? You sure about that? Like the minute he said, "Hey, I found the magical element that we look for all over the galaxy," somebody's like, "What? You sure? Don't mess with us."
Ah, there you are, you greedy bastards. Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Help me first.
No. I'm not doing anything for you until you tell me how to fix the malfunction and get the base moving.
It's immediate, our only chance. Rupidium.
What do you mean?
Test rupidium.
Test the rupidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
Okay, we gotta come up with better names for stuff.
Blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
Oh. 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 Okay. I see. It's hard for me when I start doing that to not launch into the Miranda Priestley speech from Devil Wears Prada. I'm not going to do that, but yeah. Promise me you'll save me if I do. Promise?
Now, I'm not following your ridiculous instructions unless you promise to help me. Or am I?
Usually it comes in a cup, DC, but I'm just saying. Okay. So gather rupidium samples. Why can I not go anywhere? Oh, the little things didn't show up on screen. That's odd. Okay, so... what is rupidium? Okay, called by its enthusiasts the time-traveling element or the savior element. It emits a unique type of radiation which can transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells, projecting matter into versions of its future self within hours instead of years. So, extending life? Yeah, okay, speeding up life. Interesting. This all sounds horrible. Like, none of this sounds safe is exactly it. Yes, okay. Can I finally cue a grappling hook? Do I not? What do I need? Oh, I need more metals. Gotta get metal. Well, you know, when I've had a tough day, I think I'm just gonna go to sleep. Because this is busted, so I can't do anything with that.
To the Saber evacuation functionality manual. The quantum navigation system is a state-of-the-art.
I'm just gonna end my day. I'm just gonna sit in bed and sulk. So I need to get some metal. I need to build, yeah, I'm gonna, like, sunrise in 6 days. I need to go get metal so I can build a grappling hook so I can get up to, the thing. I also appreciate now this game is like, well, you're on your own. What are you gonna do, buddy? You gonna try and save yourself? Or you're gonna die. Which again feels very prescient. Okay, can I travel to... Let's try traveling here and seeing if we can find some... Oh, we can't travel there. Well, let's travel here and see if we can find some metal. Yeah, our base looks like a giant wheel. And as the song said, this wheel's on fire. Okay, there's just nothing but radiation out here, so... but I need to find some metals. I wish I could travel down the lines. Like, that'd be kind of cool. So the super casual gamer in me is wishing that there were a way to, like, not have the clock. But I get that that's, like, the whole deal, so. Oh, that's not a full deposit, huh? Alright,
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
What are you looking at? Where? Where do you see that? I mean, first off, gorgeous. For a place to die, not bad. That's a thing that games, when something you're doing triggers an event, but you're not sure.
It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff.
My multi-tool, a convenient set, one of a few things everyone should always have in their pocket. I used it countless times to open bottles, fix things, and, well, open more bottles. Birthday present for my mom. Nice.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission. Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories.
That makes sense.
Typical corporate bullshit.
It still makes sense, Jan. Like, as long as we have decided to not die, we can at least have a decent attitude. Not a positive one, but at least a decent one. However, if I can't find metal, we're kind of stuck. Oh, wait, I see metal. I see metal. Empty. Empty. Okay, these are the two deposits that I found. Oh, that's okay, that's a hole. I think that I just pick up a little bit of... Okay. See, I feel like this is where... Well, let's see what's this way. This is where the rubidium was, right? Okay, gimme. I like that this is clearly a sign of rubidium, is this weird... Rocking the porn stash, we'll go. Sorry, dad stash. Okay, so we have enough to make a hook, which... But it'd be great if I could find an actual deposit of metals. Like up here? Ah, there we are. All right. I think they're very cool. I've never actually been to the Devil's Causeway, anything that does that. So I do think that these are really cool to have your planet to have like this be the planet's natural way of things. It reminds me of like the big steps we did in Dragon Age and things like that. Okay, we have 189 metals, so we should be able to now make some more stuff. Because I think to get up to the Rupidium... Now, what's interesting is we didn't track anything. Can I fast travel without... Okay, I can't fast travel without being at one of my spots, so... Now we gotta head back. I gotta remember which way I was going. Already dangerous. Remembering stuff is hard. Oh, no worries, Esoterica. Thanks for hanging out. I realize this is a random day and a random time for me to be on, so I appreciate everybody who's just being here today. It's really nice. Hopefully I can provide some interesting distraction for you. Okay, so can I get up there? Can I see the Rupidium?
It feels strange. I have to get closer. Make sure.
Holy...
I need to collect a sample.
Is this gonna take us to Asgard? Actually, what it reminds me more of is in the movie Xanadu, when the muses all, like, go back into the wall and it opens up the portal to, like, Olympus. Also, like, the Star Trek film. Reminds me of that, too. Like, okay, Rupidium. It's singing at me. The storage capacity of the base is full, and work cannot be finished. You can expand it by constructing an additional storage module. In a pinch, it's possible to discard resources using the storage tab. We're not discarding anything. I feel like, should I be concerned that... Like, it's singing at me. It's like... Okay, I'm gonna leave the singing metal.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all. It knew where it was sending us. Except... only I survived.
Okay, so we've marked the Rupidium. Shallow. We've marked the outpost. We just gotta get back to our wheelie base. Okay, yeah. Yay, there it is. It is a giant wheel. I guess that makes it easier to move around if you have to move it. But it doesn't imply that it can, like, take off. Treads and everything, dang. Yeah. That's a cool concept. The only thing is, I didn't see a lot of stuff inside clamped down or magnetically connected, so if it rolls, are we good? Or are we, like, not good if it just starts rolling? Like, is everything here magnetically, like, connected so it doesn't fall apart if it starts rolling? What was I doing? Workshop, because we're gonna make a chunk. Oh, you think the inside also has a gyro, like an internal as well? That makes sense. Okay, climbing hook. Takes an hour to craft one. Radiation barrier to
DNA
reduce.
sample, huh?
Ah,
I guess it makes sense. Rubidium speeds up organic growth.
okay. To reduce your radiation level, you can turn on the base's radiation barrier. The barrier consumes radiation filters, which can be produced in the workshop. Okay, so radiation filters need 10 metals and 40 organics, and they take 2 hours to make. But we have 5 of them, so okay. Let's go to the machinery module. And make and do the thing. Okay. Oh, I see. We just loaded one. Okay, so 24 hours for it to drain. Build the womb module. All right. I need 40 metals for the womb module. Okay. Connected to the quantum computer contains a soundproof cell growth capsule. Well, let's put it next to the quantum computer then. Oh, and a little strut like appeared. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like the amount of thought put into this. Also, can I build another storage module?
A womb? Now?
Yeah.
What could possibly come out of it?
Hold on. Do I have room to build another storage module? I don't, actually. Okay, well, then we'll just deal with that when it happens. Use the DNA sample in the womb. You said it, not me. I still want to kick this computer. Standing by. Your future provided today by Ally Corps. Okay, so let's test the rubidium.
Here goes. DNA sample. Rubidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh. Oh, of course. What else?
Aw, buddy. Well,
You need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
well, we have a friend now.
Hello, Molly. Bite, will you?
I have been charged by aggressive sheep and goats before. They did not want to do anything except get the food that I had on me, but they definitely were charging. We're not cooking Molly unless we can make more of Molly. I realize to a certain segment of the population what that sounds like, and I'm not gonna repeat that.
Okay, I built the womb and tested the rubidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep.
Can y'all use like Morse code or something? Like, this is
Hello?
ridiculous.
Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really hope we did this.
This feels weird.
Was there no simpler way to test it? Cloning a living being is a little unsettling, especially when there's no one else around.
As your favorite, necessary, so evidence.
Okay, well, how can it save me? Oh, you're about to tell me how it can save me, aren't you?
You told me to do it because it could save me. Now let's get down to it. Is it gonna get the engines running or what?
Rubidium can save you. I will check data consistently with the QC module.
What data?
Enough with the riddles. What data? Who are you? Are you helping me or playing games?
I don't have access to QC. Oof, that reminds me of work.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
What? It was that simple?
Now you're really freaking me out.
Yeah, the clearest thing that they've said the entire time. Access granted. Like, the clearest thing. Okay, so the quantum computer can check the records of the Rapidium test. Oh.
What is this? Mine records.
What? Why would you... What the what?
What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
Distant memories, family life, turning a blind eye. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honors and that offer a PhD? It's tempting as hell. But the salary, how much longer are you going to be a broke ass for Lena? Ugh, you'll think about it later. Time to celebrate now. So we started work for a private company. And now you have a 9-to-5 job. Relatable. But you actually bought a home with Lena. And then there's an economic crash and everybody got laid off. Wow, this is very, 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 it's too real. Let's go back. Okay, so childhood memories are fuzzy. Family not great. Oh, you were just trying to get away from home. You do not intervene when somebody needed help. So you're just throwing yourself into your studies to get out of home. And you'd have to leave. Oh, so it's your dad that's abusive. Okay. And you're leaving your mom behind. Oh. Okay. Party boy. Working abroad. And you missed your mom passing away in the hospital. Okay. This is when you meet Lena. Okay, so the quantum computer has everything.
How did they get it, and what for?
So does was the quantum computer scanning all of our brains while we slept in cryo? And again, I think I'm fond of the challenge that 11-bit had to do this, because they already revealed to players what the game is going to be about. You know, the game is going to be about your character creating alternate versions of himself, etc. But the lead up to it, the explanation of why you're going to do this is really good. And it, you know, it feels like we are pressing against a deadline here, but it's really good to explain, like, okay, we've now scanned your entire life. We've given you a means to clone something from DNA. Therefore, if it can't be done by one person,
Hey, I checked the quantum computer.
What the fuck? Mind records?
What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
My records need this procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Please. Shit.
Jan, let's be real. It was probably in the terms and conditions that you signed to be on the mission. So, like, let's be real.
What do you want with it?
Initiate breaching procedure.
What does it do? No, I'm not messing with that shit.
No way. I'm not messing with that shit.
You're in imminent danger. Only short time remaining to sunrise.
Yep.
Okay, I get it. What is this procedure? What exactly will be branching?
You.
This is you.
What?
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the order.
Jan, I feel like you're getting it, but you don't want to get it, so you're acting like you don't know what they're asking you.
Alter? Alter what?
Produce your life.
Rapidium. Cloning a sheep. Branching myself? Altering my life by messing with my own memories? I mean, whatever it is you want me to do, no. No way in hell. Give me my other options.
You're in imminent danger.
There aren't other options, buddy.
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
I mean, that's a heck of a long way to realize that you're gonna die unless you do this thing. Sure, yeah, hi Mindsplit, which is a great username for me playing the altars. Yeah, you're able to ask questions. It's my first time playing the altars. So I don't know that I know everything, but yeah, you can ask. And yeah, Jan is like, do I have any other options? And I'm over here like, yeah, die. You know, I'm the TikTok guy, then die. Like, that's it. Oh, not the prestige. Oh, that movie was brilliant one time. And then when you realize what the prestige is, you're like, oh.
I remember that alternate life. So this is what the branching is about?
Wait. So it doesn't pull a clone from a point in my life. It tracks an alternate. Oh. Okay. I am liking the game. It has done a good job so far of giving you an extreme. Hey Dre, happy Juneteenth. It's given you an extreme situation. You have to figure out, like, you have to get resources, all this, but you have this time limit that is slowly coming. So as Jan, you are the last survivor of a crew. The rest of your crew has died. You've been sent here by a corporation to mine a magical element, Rapidium. unfortunately, you're also in a triple, like a trinary star system. So when the sun rises, there's going to be so much radiation that it's just going to be bad. So you also have a few days until that happens. And your communications with the company have shown that the only way you're going to do this, because you can't do it alone, is if you perhaps make alters or clones of yourself. Holy, okay. So at 19, we actually went away to school and left our mother at home. However, if we had stayed behind at 19, you locked the door to your room and turned the music up. You're so fed up. You told yourself you'd take care of mom. So if we create this alternate using 20 rupidium, then this alternate will be a technician. So is that the only... Let me zoom out. Is that the only... Is it just wants us to do that one? Yeah. Okay, so this is our first one. Okay. This is wild. And again, because we knew the game was getting to this point, but the way that it gets to this point is really, really narratively well done. Title drop. Can you imagine the awkwardness of watching this thing clone another version of you? Okay. Sorry, I was checking. So yeah, the game is out on multiple platforms. Looks like on Steam right now it's about $32 US. So, okay, we're not going to read all of these. However, by creating, and again, like, I love this idea. You aren't creating clones of yourself. You are going back to create specific branches of your life. Because I don't stream for 8 hours. Otherwise, yeah, we'd be reading a lot. But you're creating a branch from an alternate point of your life, and then the quantum computer, and this is where the quantum part comes in, is extrapolating what would have happened to that version of you. However, that version of you still ends up at Project Dolly. So, okay. So, yeah, this is the version that did not leave home. Stood up to his father. Stayed with mom. Oh, she cooked pierogi, which... pierogi is one of the best dumplings. One of the best dumplings. Okay, you did not accept the job offer at the mine. You were there to say goodbye to your mom. And you started vocational school. So this is why this branch of you is a technician. Oh, okay. That's amazing. Okay. Also, I love the fact that unfamiliar feeling. Yeah, the unfamiliar feeling is like respect and trust. Yeah, I just got goosebumps the way this is like, that's how I know the story is good, because I just got goosebumps, like saying this is the path that this one led. All right. Looks like there's probably some shady business going on at work. You lost. Okay, so the first person you trusted turned out to be doing some counterfeit stuff. The only person you can rely on is yourself. So this also like tells us what the personality of this Jan is going to be. Fine on your own. Oh, you're okay. So you're not going to work with the criminals. And you're working on something honest. But you... Oh, okay, you still have a little bit of trauma from your father. You have friends? You're meeting a girl? Okay, your whole branch is being... Okay, so again, your branch is being shut down here. Hero by clicking, thank you. Welcome on in, and also thank you for that gift sub to temp. Okay, so in this case, in this life, you're also... your job got axed. You've seen your dad again. Oh, okay, so you were in a bookmaker trying to decide whether you should actually gamble, and then you saw your dad, and you've decided that's not what you want to do. And that brings you to Project Dolly. And thanks for the follow. Okay. Oh. That's cool, because, I mean, you could, like... I just need a minute, because that's really cool, because it's not just clones. It's not a clone of who you are now. It's specifically picking a different version of who you could be. Because honestly, a clone of who you are now would just be double the work. Cool, but might not be an expert that you needed to fix stuff. Hey, Cosmic Wavelengths, welcome on in. That's cool. That's badass. Alright, so wake up the altar. This is gonna be awkward. Just the two of us. Thank goodness you had clothes on, because that could have been even more awkward. Hello. That's a good way to start.
Hey there. Wow. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hold on, sorry. Melissa brought up a really good point in chat is, yeah, it's not just another version of you. It's another version of you that still would have been on the mission. Which I'm wondering if that's also something the quantum computer was able to track down with the alternate life paths or not. And I'm wondering if we're ever going to find an alternate life path of somebody who would not have been on this mission. And, like, what happens then? Hey, Mer, welcome on in. No worries.
What is this? Where am I?
Oh, okay, so he has anxiety and insecurity, which we know from his life path. Okay, yeah, let's try relax. You're in a lab.
You're in a lab.
Okay, that's helped.
The SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Haha. Oh, What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent. I think you're on some meds. What? What for? So you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic?
Oh no, anxious and less joy.
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself?
Okay, so whenever an alter wakes up, like, I'm not sure if we sense or we actively see their mental state, or maybe that's just a thing for the player to deal with, but it sounds like the womb process also gave them a little bit of a sedation so they didn't wake up and freak out.
Sure. Can you?
You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm Jan Dolski.
Okay. My name is Jan Dolski. Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too? So you think you're Jan Dolski as well?
It's not a think.
What kind of bullshit is this? Hmm? What's your role on the mission? I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is? Imitating human crew members? Is this some kind of sick experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
It's not. I mean, it is an experiment, but it's not an experiment, and I really would like to get through this conversation so we can get to work, but I get it.
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real. So, what's going on? Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned
Language.
that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records. Man. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these...
Nobody knows that the
Theoretically,
quantum
it
computer
could
can do this.
Other stuff, but...
No one knows it can do
Such
this,
bullshit.
except for the
I know.
corporation.
It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right? Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Yeah, you can put it that way. I mean, I'm the one in charge, but let's focus on you, buddy.
Sort of, yeah. And, you said we were stranded. Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight.
Yeah, here comes the really messed up part. So you were here by yourself on a mission where you were doomed to fail. And then what you did was you made an alternate version of yourself so that we can both die here together. Is that, have I got it? Have I got it in one? Is that what you did? Because that sounds really crappy, dude. Just gonna say.
This is not an experiment, and you're a different version of me. This version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
Oh. So all of the stuff we had about Rapidium was talking about using it to speed up growth, extend life, do this. None of the Rapidium entry talked about combining it with a quantum computer to like, so, like, it, would you still exist somewhere? Is this a quantum version of you? Or are we just going to go with the, well, I wouldn't wake you up? I'm going to say you still exist somewhere.
You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least?
Theoretically?
Yeah, I knew that was bad, but...
You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I? Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out.
Those are all
I
very
promise.
fair feelings, yeah.
Trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds.
I don't like this kind of pressure.
Well, that makes two of us.
Fine.
A lot of rebellion
Show me the way.
going on. Do I need to watch my back around you, or, like...
Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Core memory created. Huh. Okay, so a new altar is ready. The technician is born. Jan is in the kitchen. It's late, but like it's late. I do appreciate also how impossibly messed up this situation is. Oh, whoops, wait a minute. Yeah. Can I not start the engine? Oh, I need... Okay, so... Ah, this is interesting. Because the mass of the base is 168, I need 168 organics to do so. So let me go to sleep. I have no idea where everybody else is sleeping. That's their problem. That's what's up. Let me go to sleep and we will start mining organic materials. This is wild. This is wild. Because I knew that you would create duplicates that would have different skills, but I didn't realize like that's the way that you would find out and do it. That's incredible. Okay, we need to go. Should I talk to you? Are you good? Should we? I know I said stay away from. You said stay, like I feel like we need to like come to a. Sorry for standing on you. I feel like we should come to some sort of like accord, maybe, just a little bit. Nope, you don't want to talk. Cool. Bye then. Okay. Sorry, airlock. I think that's the worst part is, yeah, stay away, but Like, that's like that's like breaking up with somebody and you both live in a studio apartment. Like, where are you gonna go? Okay, in this case, I'm just gonna work until I collapse because I need 168 thingies to get the... I have appreciated, though, the other people, and the game advice has also said, look, when you just need to get away from your altars, you can just come out here and work in really super dangerous conditions. Okay, that's 200. I don't have a way to mine. I wonder if I can I mine rupidium with this, I wonder? I don't know. But it's late, so we're gonna go and try and start the engines.